Hello Leo, and welcome back to the Misty Blue Tarot channel. It really is a pleasure to be back with everyone again today. This is a reading for Leo and it's for week beginning the 15th of March. I have the cards set out in your weekly spread and I'm also using a clarifying card from the Keepers of the Light. Just before I start, I would like to say that there is a lot of uncertainty out there around the world of the way things are unfolding. No one's sure of anything, and it is unprecedented times. But I just want to say, if you can stay grounded and stay away from fear energies and keep to the light, that will help support us going through these times. So I'm going to start with your first energy. And the first card I have is All Tied Up, but this is reversed. So this shows me that as we're coming into this week pardon me, that you do have this sense of freedom. You do have this sense of as if your hands are no longer tied. You will feel as if you can move ahead in something. It's this sense of freedom, as if you're spreading your wings. It's that sort of energy as we come into this week. Now the first energy I have for this week is cornucopia, but this is reversed, and this is caused by the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. So this is showing me here that there is something that's maybe frustrating you as we start this week. There'll be something that's, it could be a hold up, it could be a delay in something, but whatever it is, it's quite a frustrating element that's around you this week. But you do have this loving support all around you. So you do have this support system around you that you can talk to people if you need to, but there's definitely something, it's like an irritating energy around you as we start this week. It could be things are maybe not going to plan, or things are maybe there's a delay, or things aren't happening quite the way you want them to. It's that sort of energy, and it could be quite a frustrating energy around you, but you do have this beautiful loving support around you. So you're not on your own with this, and you do have people that will support you and love you as you work through this frustrating energy here at the start of the week. Now the next energy I have is hostilities. So there is something that you need to work through this week, and with this sort of frustration and this sort of a blockage or some sort of hurdle that you need to work through. There's definitely something that you need to put your attention to, that you need to focus on, that you need to work through this week. And it's just asking you to hold your head high, to be really strong in your convictions, to be really confident in your abilities here, and work through this. It's a hiccup. It is something that you need to work through. As I said, you have this sense of you're spreading your wings here, but there is obviously something that you need to work through, or you need to resolve this week as you go through this. Now the next energy I have is creating connections, and this is a beautiful energy. This is two people. It could be a couple, it could be a very close friendship, but it is a real bond. So you do have a really strong bond around you at this time. So whatever this is that you're working through, you're not working through on your own, you're working through with one other very, very close person and a longer term support system around you. So you're not on your own with this. You definitely have other people around you to help you work through this. Whatever this is, I'm definitely getting some sort of frustration here, and something that you need to stand your ground in, or something that you need to work through. Now the last energy I have for this week is envy. So this is a card of lack, and as I always say, we never focus on lack energies around us. Of course, you will be aware if there's any lack around you at this time. It could be that you have limited resources in monetary side, in possessions, or anything here. It could be you see other people moving ahead, or you see that you're not moving quickly enough, or there's something that maybe disappoints you. It's that sort of energy at the end of the week. And as I always say, you will be aware of this, but you don't need to give it your focus and your attention. Whatever we give our focus to gives it more power. So of course you will be aware, but try and steer clear of this and try and focus on anything else you can in your life at this time. So I pulled a clarifying card for this, and the one that came out is journey. Now this is a fresh start. This is a new beginning. This is heading off into the sunset. This is changing direction. This is changing focus. So when it's linked into this lack energy here, it's almost like the end of a cycle here. You've come to a point where, enough is enough. You've come to a point where you're heading in a new direction. You're changing focus. You're putting your energies elsewhere. It's that sort of energy. And this is what I was saying about shifting from the lack energy into, new possibilities, new outcomes, new ventures, new focus, new direction. It's that sort of energy, just switching away from anything that's not working for you and planning a new direction here. Now, the clarifying card, actually 2 of them come out for you today from Keepers of the Light. And the first one is Freya, Phases and Cycles. There is a beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. And again, this is the end of a cycle. This is what I was saying here. This week is definitely like you're coming to this point of no return. You're coming to this point where it's the end of a cycle, and you are going to be changing your focus, changing your direction. It's almost like this feeling of, right, I'm done with this. I'm moving on. I'm changing direction. It's that sort of energy. I'm going into a new cycle in my life. And the next energy I have is Joan of Arc. Voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. And this is about having that confidence in your convictions, being confident in your abilities, being confident in your communication, and really being strong. And almost like a brick wall, you'll be like a brick wall. No one will be able to sort of get through you at this point. You will be invincible. You'll be very, very strong, and you will take the reins from this week. So I hope you found this helpful. I want to give a big thank you again to everyone, and stay safe out there, and I'll speak to you again next week. Thank you. Bye bye.